actually see anything, but it's 6:45. I am out walking with Charlie. Well, if I do it that way a little bit, we don't have snow, but it's very misty and a bit of frost on the ground. You can see on the car, well, not my car, but a car. Who would have a dog and have to come out at this time of day? Just thank God I don't have to get on a train or anything. Oh, proper good morning and a happy Thursday, and it's weigh day, and this is the start of my Free Food February vlogs. So for me it's Thursday the 31st of January, but for you it'll be Friday the 1st of February. And my breakfast is chocolate Weetabix muffins. So I've got 40 grams of chocolate Weetabix minis for my Healthy Extra B, crushed, added to a grated carrot, 1 egg and half a yoghurt with some skinny syrup to sweeten, and baked in the oven for 20 minutes at 200 degrees. Some defrosted berries and the rest of the banana and custard yoghurt. So this breakfast will be my Healthy Extra B and 1 sin with a coffee made with skim milk. I'm just sat here watching the programme. It's now 25 past 7 and proper good morning. I am dressed, look, I've got my t-shirt and leggings on ready for weigh-in later on. But I've got my dressing gown on for warmth. So what I do before I go out to take Charlie out is I put my little, there he is, look. Put my little fluffy boots on the radiator, my little fluffy slippers. Put my dressing gown on the radiator. And then when I come back, my boots are all warm and my dressing gown's all warm. So I can get all cuddled up to eat my breakfast. And this one usually comes and cuddles up with me on a morning. So today, yeah, I've got a full day at work as usual till 4:30. Then I'll be going more or less straight to weigh-in, and then I'll be leaving weigh-in slightly early and going to give blood. So that's why I thought I'd start my vlogs today. I did find it easier, whichever month I did when I was a day ahead of myself, I think it was October, I did find it slightly easier vlogging a day ahead. So we'll see how this month goes. But if there's anything you'd like to see, any particular recipes, or would you like to see a Q&A or whatever, just ask me a question or suggest a recipe, or otherwise you might end up with food diaries every day. But yeah, well, I'll let you know how we go on. How I feel about weigh-in. I've not had 100% week. Thursday evening and Friday were off plan. And then I've had a couple of little things since then. So it's not been a perfect week, but we'll see how we go tonight. So I'm going to finish watching my programme, and the next time you'll probably see me is probably dinner time. It's now about 10:30, and I'm just having a hot Ribena winter spice working, and I just thought I'd show you properly what it's like outside. So we have no actual snow, and it's just frosty. So lunchtime now, and I don't know if it's coming across on the camera, but it's not snowing or anything, but it's like a fog or like a whiteout outside. It's going to be interesting driving to group tonight, and this late afternoon. Yes, what can I do for you? This is my dinner, you've had yours. So my lunch today is a piece of my crustless quiche, which is made with bacon and peppers, quark, eggs, a couple of cherry tomatoes on the top, and contains about 3/4 light cheese, 3/4 of one healthy extra A, probably about 30 grams of light cheese. Just turn the telly off, thank you Charlie. And then I've got a big salad, green leaves, tomatoes, cucumber, peppers, red onion, and a couple of pickled onions that were just left over, a apple and a pear, and a diet lemonade. Oh, and I've got some of the Skinny Sauce Company Thousand Island dressing, which is free on the plan. So I'm still working, but I'm just having my afternoon snack. I'm having some fat-free Greek style yoghurt with skinny syrup and 5 grams of chocolate powder for 1 sin. I would normally have a pear with that as well, but my pears, which arrived last Thursday, were still rock hard, and a coffee made with skim milk. So I've finished work now, and I'm just getting prepared to be out for the evening. So as I said, I'm going to group to weigh in, and then I'm going straight from group to give blood. So I obviously need my evening meal and some snacks. So I've got my phone and my Slimming World book. I've then got my blood donor form, a pepper for the Slim of the Week basket, and some Lodo. That will be either for the consultant to try, or if she doesn't want it, I'll put it in the basket. Then I've made this Mediterranean chicken risotto. I've made that up in the oven, cooked it in the oven, and as soon as it was cooked, I decanted it into my thermos flask to keep it warm. I did have a taste when I was putting it in, and it's really, really nice. I've also got, with that, I've made a little salad, so I can just eat that on the side. I'll probably do that in group, just before I go off to give blood. Then for after I give blood, I've made my own coffee, again in a flask that Andrew got me for Christmas. Andrew got both of these for Christmas for me. I've got a little pot of balsamic vinegar, a sticky toffee hi-fi bar for 3 sins, and a Weetabix muffin left over from breakfast. So I will jump on later on and let you know how I got on. Right, well I've been to weigh-in, and I've eaten my risotto, and now I am waiting to be put in a bed to have my blood, to donate some blood. I've had my, sorry that's my drink. I've had my needle prick in my finger, and I've passed my iron test, and I've got my water to drink. So I'm just waiting to be put in a bed to do a donation, and but I just wanted to say that the chicken and vegetable risotto is really, really nice. I really enjoyed it. Now I must admit, I don't think I've ever eaten a real risotto, because it's just not something I've ever made, but the Slimming World one is certainly very, very nice, and I enjoyed it. Right, so I'll check in with you later. So I'm now laying on my bed doing my donation, and I'll give you a warning now that I am going to show the needle. And you are back. If you looked away, you can look back again, and I will not show it again. But just to tell you that it hardly hurts at all. It's just a little prick, as they might say. And this is about my... Since I started giving again, it's probably about my 10th donation or so in the last 2 to 3 years. Yeah, and I really enjoy doing it. It gets me out and about, gets me seeing people, and It makes me feel like I'm doing something really good. I'm doing something amazing. I'm giving blood. Well, that's my donation finished with. Feeling fine. Forgot to vlog my hi-fi bar, but I have just had a very nice hot coffee from my own coffee. It was still very hot, which was nice. And my risotto in the thermos flask was also still really hot. So I'm quite impressed with both of them. And both of them I put boiling hot water in for a couple of hours before I filled them. So that's always a good tip. And the risotto was almost hot enough to still burn your mouth. And the coffee was a nice hot drinkable temperature. So I've had my coffee and my hi-fi bar. I've done my donation. I'm going to pop to the ladies and then I'm going to go home and update you on my weighing results. Good evening and welcome back to my channel. As you know, even though I've been vlogging during the day on a weigh-in vlog, I still feel like I need to say that. You will notice I've got Andrew and Charlie here with me tonight, so anything could happen. So just to recap, I have been to group. I'll give you my results in a minute, and I went to give blood, which went really well. I had enough iron. I gave a pint of blood and I feel absolutely fine. I had my coffee and hi-fi bar afterwards. I've got my little plaster on my arm and I'm feeling fine. So tomorrow I'll need to make my next appointment and then I'll be waiting for the text to come through to tell me where my blood has been donated. And I know I showed this earlier, but as Andrew kept the packet, I'll show it you again. This was what I ate from my thermos flask, the Slimming World Iceland Mediterranean chicken risotto, and it's really nice. I can recommend that one. The only thing I forgot to take was my water, so I made a nice pint of no added sugar Vimto and forgot to take it, so I had to go and buy a no added sugar Sprite from Morrison's to drink, but I'll enjoy this evening now. So as I said last Saturday on my weigh-in vlog, when I came back from group I sort of fell off the wagon, as they say, and Thursday evening and Friday weren't ideal days on plan. But I am pleased to report that I got back on it. As you know, bless you, I did my Couch to 5k and then I've had some good days on plan since then, and I've managed to lose £0.5 pound. So that takes me to 11 stone 2 and a total weight loss of 15 stone 5.5 pounds. So I'm really pleased with that. Still in my target range. £2 above my actual target, but I'm not worried about that. I'll get there. I'll get back to it, and as long as I'm in my range, I'm happy. And that means that in January I've lost £6.5 pounds, which is pretty good. That is most of the £7 that I gained over Christmas gone, and I'm sure I'll see the rest of it going in February. And on that note, as I also said earlier, I will be aiming to upload videos every day in February to help Slimming World celebrate Free Food February. It'll probably be mostly food diaries, but there might be the odd recipe, the odd chatty video, or something completely new that I think of. So that's my results out of the way, and I have got 2 bits of news for you. So I have signed up to take part in the Insta Charity Climb. This was organised by a lovely man on Instagram called Steve. He's a Slimming World consultant, or just a newly qualified one, and he set this up for people on Instagram who've lost a lot of weight to climb Snowdon, which is the highest mountain in Wales, if you're not aware, and raise some money for a charity. So what it says is, Insta charity climb with a combined weight loss of 150 stone. This team want to accomplish something they previously never thought possible and are going to be climbing Snowdon together for Rainbow Trust Children's Charity. So my lovely friend Angie, who she's been watching my channel, and we met at SlimCon and we've become really good friends. She signed up to it, and then a couple of days later I decided to do it as well. So thank you, Angie, for the inspiration. And I've got my own Just Giving page. If you would like to donate, then please feel free. I will put the link below. I'll explain a bit more about the charity in a minute. I will put my link to my Just Giving page below in the description box, and that will stay there until the 22nd of June, which is when we are going to be climbing Snowdon. So I thought I'd let you know, and you can see me hopefully doing a bit of training, and generally I'm looking forward to the experience, getting to meet a lot of the famous Instagrammers. I think Mr. and Mrs. Mummy Right might be doing it, and Slimming World Dav, and a few others who, if you're on Instagram, you'll have heard of. So I'm really, really looking forward to that, and I hope you'll all wish me the best of luck. So the charity is the Rainbow Trust Children's Charity. And it says, this group have been put together through the power of Instagram, with a strong will and desire to achieve things we never thought possible. We all started with a weight loss goal before following on to fitness goals. We wanted to test ourselves to accomplish something that we didn't think possible when we were overweight and in some cases obese. So we'll be challenging ourselves to summit Mount Snowdon for Rainbow Trust Children's Charity. Rainbow Trust enables families who have a child with a life-threatening illness to make the most of their time together. Each family is paired with an expert family support worker who provides practical and emotional support to all members of the family where they need it, for as long as they need it. When everything is turned upside down, a dedicated family support worker becomes a trusted and constant person in family life. Our current target would enable Rainbow Trust to support 4 families for an entire year, because they are aiming to raise £7,120. So you can read a bit more about it, about £26 pays for an hour of practical and emotional support, etc. You can read out a bit more about that on the Just Giving page, which again I'll link in my description box, and that link will stay there for the next few months. So yeah, I'm really, really excited, and I know you'll all be there supporting me, behind me to help me prepare, and on the day, of course, I will take you with me. And the other bit of news is I've posted about both of these things on my social media, so if you want to take your own time to go and look at my Facebook or Instagram page, you can do. I was emailed by a production company about a potential television programme, and whether I would publicise it for them to see if anybody wanted to take part. So it's the 2-4 production company, and it says 2-4 are producing a brand new diet and fitness show which aims to help teenagers and their families in their quest to lose weight, and they are looking for contributors. So if you are a family with older children who are looking to lose weight, then that might be something you are interested in. And if you want to message below, comment below, or send me a message privately, I can pass you the telephone number to contact. So potential television appearances for you there. So that's my 2 bits of news for you, and if I hear anything else about the television programme, or when I hear more about climbing Mount Snowdon, I'll be sure to let you know. I don't know if you can hear that, but that's Charlie tearing up the box for the Slimming World meal. So I haven't got any milk left out of my allowance today, so I'm going to finish this bottle of water as my drink tonight, and I think I'm on 4 sins because I had a yoghurt and a hi-fi bar. Oh no, I'm on 5 sins because I had the chocolate powder as well. I'm on 5 sins, so I think I'm going to have one of the big Malteser bunnies for 8 sins. So that would mean I end on 13 sins. So thank you very much for joining me. Please like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.